back to my channel. This is Tita Lavinia of Tita's Pageantry, and for this episode, let's talk about our newest crown, La MER MAJESTÉ. So please make sure you stick around. Please subscribe to the channel as well as hit that bell notification button for your weekly pageant fix. There is a mysterious fascination with the sea's waves and its continuous ebb and flow, perpetually radiating infinite power and magnificent generosity. Through meaningful discoveries and explorations of her vibrant splendor, we have learned from the sea's enchanting depths, and over time, the sea revealed gem and contributed to the crown jewel to this exceptional masterpiece, the illustrious Miss Universe Philippines crown, presenting the La MER MAJESTÉ crown. Excited. A lot of you are really pumped and would want to talk about this. I've gotten so many DMs asking if I would go live right after the unveiling of our newest crown, and unfortunately I couldn't go live at that time because I was rather busy. Now initially I wasn't going to release an episode yet because I was waiting for more information to come in, but I don't think we can wait anymore. So, as you know, I'm wearing my golden pearls. They're not quite Jewelmer, but I think it's fitting for this episode. So yeah, let's go ahead and talk about this new crown. Why is it in French? Why is it even golden? So I may have some answers for you, but let me tell you, it's going to be really frustrating because we don't have other information like who designed this, why was it conceptualized, why were there 17 pearls? Why is there a need to use diamonds? So these are the things that I would have wanted to present to you, but unfortunately, even if you go ahead and check the other articles written by websites or news sites or entertainment sites, even fashion sites, they're pretty much gonna say the same thing. So I suspect they were given a press kit and that they had to just make their own write-up about this with the same information. So if you go ahead and read most of the press releases that are out there, you're gonna see that yeah, it's pretty much the same thing. So I had to do a little bit of digging for you. So um the La MER MAJESTÉ. This is the newest crown, which is a collaboration between Jewelmer, a luxury jewelry house, as well as Miss Universe Philippines organization. And I think that this is an amazing gift to the Filipino pageant fans because I think this time it gives us a sense of ownership, it gives us a sense of identity. Now, of course, we have done so well in the pageantry scene for more than a decade, and I feel like it's just fitting for us to have a crown backed up by an international and important jewelry house. So this is something that we've been waiting for. This is something that we've been praying for ever since the inception of the Alambre crowns. And before Kat was crowned, Binibining Pilipinas decided to change the crowns, but we all know that as much as we're supportive of the organization, that it's a little bit of a sore subject for us because these crowns were bought online and that there isn't any backstory or any significance to these crowns. And I remember saying in one of the comment sections saying that whenever we would get bullied by international pageant fans saying that our crowns are ugly and that they're meaningless, we always have the same spiel. We always say, it's not the crown, it's not the physical crown, it's the hard work of our girls and it's the achievements of our representatives. So these are the things that we say to make us feel better about our crowns, but I know that deep inside we would have wanted crowns to be as competitive as our Southeast Asian neighbors, who all have their crowns that are individually and specially designed for the organization. And of course we wanted that, and we feel like as leaders in pageantry in our region, maybe even in the whole world, I feel like we deserve this. We need something that's treasure like and well made and something that we can call our own. So I'm really glad that Jewelmer stepped in to do this for us. And I think that Jewelmer is the perfect company to partner with to make a crown with the symbol of our identity. So Jewelmer, by the way, has been in our consciousness for at least 10 years now. And I guess this has something to do with the fact that whenever they would stage these fashion shows, one of the highlights would be if they would invite a beauty queen or maybe a model who's waiting for her turn in the beauty pageant arena to make an appearance in one of their fashion shows or in one of their campaigns. So Maureen Montaigne has made an appearance at Jewelmer. So, these are the names that really help bring Jewelmer closer to the Pinoy pageant fans. We have the likes of Kylie. At the time, Maxine Medina was also hired by the company to do extensive endorsement work for them. And of course, we also got a glimpse of baby Catriona Gray taking the runway and modeling some of their pieces. So because of this association, we immediately glued into Jewelmer and, secretly hoping that they would say yes to a collaboration. And yeah, our prayers were answered. So we really have to give credit where credit is due. I know, according to my source, that it really took time and the negotiations was somewhat challenging to get Jewelmer on board, to get them to agree with, I don't know, the design or maybe the budget or maybe the marketing for this. But in the end, we have La Mer and Majesté. It means, and it is adorned in golden South Sea pearls. This exceptional creation represents beauty, harmony, and rarity. And I think that these are all amazing uh, characteristics that would really define a Filipino beauty queen, most especially a representative at Miss Universe. So, at the heart of the La Mer and Majesté crown sits a collection of pearls evoking the glory of a national treasure. So, if you notice, guys, there are 17 pearls. Although there isn't an official word on its meaning, a lot of people are saying that this is probably representative of the 17 regions of the country. Now, there definitely is a strong motive to this crown, and I think that again, it gives us so much pride and so much identity because as a country surrounded by water, um, the motive is very sea-like or sea life-like, and you could see it with the seagrass. You could see it with the corals, of course, the pearls. I would have really wanted to get into detail as to what types of corals or what types of plants were depicted in the actual crown, but unfortunately, we don't have this information yet. But one thing is definitely clear. They really wanted to go for the gold. The metal itself is yellow gold. They wanted to add diamonds. So guys, these are authentic diamonds. These are not crystals as what was written in other articles. And apparently, according to my source, this is valued around 200 or more than $200,000, which makes it around 10 to maybe 11 million. So this is definitely an upgrade because the Filipino crown, the crown that was used in the previous two editions, was valued at 5 million, and we didn't even really like that. So now we have this. This is expensive. This is a treasure. This is bragging rights for us. I like that the design is just really pretty. It's flattering. It's not so big. A lot of people are saying that this is like a love child of the Moad crown for Miss Universe, and of course the Mikimoto crown with all of their pearls. And I like that this is competitive with the other pearl pageant crowns that we've come to love. Of course, there's the Miss Russia crown that I think this is a favorite with a lot of pageant fans. Of course, we have the iconic Miss Universe Nikimoto crown that is just so feminine, and we're just really so glad that Kat got to wear that crown because they discontinued that crown and then they returned it back to Miss Universe. So I think that's iconic. I think that's, a lot of pageant fans' favorite. And then, of course, we have the Miss International crown, who that has made some changes but has basically retained their pearls. So I think we're gonna go this route. This has been getting rave reviews from a lot of vloggers and a lot of pageant fans out there. So I think that we are on the same page, because yeah, I'm excited for this crown, and I'm gonna see this crown in person. So I'm really, really pumped as to who will get to wear this crown on the finals come April 30th. Now, what I'm not so sure though is if this will be in possession, or this will be with the Miss Universe organization for a number of years, because this was never discussed. We don't know if it's going to stay with the Miss Universe organization for 5 years. I hope that it gets, longer exposure, like maybe 10 years, so that we could really cement that identity factor for this new organization. But yeah, we don't have any information on this yet, but I hope that it's not as short-lived as the Filipina crown, which only made its appearance for 2 editions. No, not only. I'm glad that it made appearances for only 2 editions. But this one, by the way, if you're just wondering why they even pick this, apart from the fact that we're known as the Pearl of the Orient, Jewelmer actually has several jewelry collections from their website. And one of their most important collection is called MER and MAJESTÉ. So this, if I'm not mistaken, is comprised of maybe 10 or 11 important pearl pieces from the collection that's really, see life in nature and design. So I don't know if this will revert back to Jewelmer as part of the collection, but I hope that it stays with Miss Universe Philippines for a lot longer, because I feel like this is something for us, and hopefully they can explore more ideas with the graphics and incorporate this crown, because that's really going to give the organization, that's really going to give is, identity and just branding. So there you go, guys. Not being bullied about their crown anymore. But for the lucky lady who will get to wear this on April 30th, I hope that this will become motivation to really do well internationally, and motivation for the succeeding aspirants to really go for the literal gold, for the literal golden pearls, and, snag that crown and get that on top of their head. So yeah, please stay tuned for my next episode that's going to be about the fashion looks served at the Miss Universe Philippines 2022 Fashion Gala. But if that doesn't come, I will be giving you more updates, of course, on Binibining Pilipinas, as I will be at the screening and I will be covering the latest for you. So for now, I'm going to say goodbye, and hopefully we get more information about this crown. But for now, this is a major, major pass. Thank you, guys. Bye.